folks, what's going on? F1 up on here, and welcome back to Grim Dawn. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we managed to get all the way up to, well, we realized, rather, that we managed to get up to Act 4, which I'm kind of surprised about. But we managed to get to Act 4, we managed to get a whole bunch of upgrades. We decided to micromanage our little upgrades here and there, just to see if we couldn't benefit from some things, but ultimately, nothing too crazy ended up happening. For this stream, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be completing a side mission from the rovers, I believe. So that way we can get a... That way we can upgrade our, or we can get a point to our devotion points, because it's currently mission locked in order to complete that. We are also going to complete a zombie-ridden area, because we never actually did that just yet. So that's another thing that we're going to do. And finally, once we're done that, we're going to complete Act 4 and move into Act 5. But I digress. Without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens. Alright. Let's see, what do we got? We still do need to swap to Aether, but for now, we should be fine. Honestly, I'm wondering if I can get my hands on... Actually, I could probably get an Aether-based weapon, couldn't I? Let's see what's in the shop, because we can go for a melee weapon that has Aether. Yeah, here. That is 46%. But it is pure Aether damage. How about this? This is cold. Yeah, Aether and Chaos, but otherwise nothing too crazy. Isn't really any good Aether damage-based tools, to say the least, but that's fine. Chaos, Spirit, Cunning. It's okay. We'll buy the scrap, buy the Athereals here. See, this ring is not good enough. This gives us Briarthorn. Yeah, this gives us Briarthorn summons. But the other one is way better because we get Raised Skeleton boost. No point in wielding that. We'll sell some of this stuff. We don't need this, don't need that. 85% Aether damage, 14 physical converted to Aether, 20% to Aether corruptions, damage to Aether, attack speed. Aether Smash? Let's see, 3-second skill recharge, 15-meter range. It's very little damage, but it's still something that can be used, potentially. Well, I mean, I'm gonna need a lot of Aether damage, so that might be the way to go, as opposed to the other option. We'll sell this. This ring here is the third one here. Aether damage, yeah, we don't need that. Didn't need this amulet either. Let's sell that. So it's really just dependent on we go with Aether Woe or this. I'm gonna go with Aether Woe here. And let's see. Aether Steel Bolts is... I might need to change what I use, but it's fine. Let's keep the add-on here.
Be safe out there.
Can't use that. But now, at this point, I could probably swap out to the Aether weapon here. There we go. We are now Aether-based. So now we can... Okay, so Aether Smash is a 10% chance. And I guess I'm going to need to quickly toss this in. We're going to keep the item. There we go. We'll put the Aether Steel Bolts into that. So that way we can use Aether Tendril. And then we just need an Aether-based upgrade. So I guess we need Wraithstone here. There we go. That's going to give us over 4 or nearly 5,000 damage in an Aether Tendril. Unleash a blast of pure Aether energy at your target. So that's going to be interesting. I think I got everything there. We can basically sell these at this point. I'm probably actually going to dismantle them. And I'm going to dismantle them here. We're going to keep the add-ons, I think. Removing the augment will destroy it, but any soulbound properties applied by the augment will be removed. Let's just... Removing the augment will destroy it, but any soulbound properties applied to the augment will... Okay, yeah. You know what? Let's dismantle. Here we go. Toss in those to there. And the blood flows. The blood I'm hauling is flowed like water from the upturned cup. It presses and climbs up the side of the glass, trying to return to its source. If the lids were not so tight, would they burst off? Would the blood fall sidelong through the air? The he who calls it back to him? I confess the urge to release one of the lids is strong. My conviction is stronger. This is a test, and I'll pass through fire and into the realm of the gods and legends. Soon the centuries of long sleep will be over. And when the Loghorian wakes, the unbelievers will suffer for their lack of faith. Alright. Kabbalah Zakul is really pushing in his efforts to become a villain, but I digress. So it seems like our damage output is certainly going to be big here, but other than that, we should be fine. Our potency as the Necromancer should be significant at this point. But yes, next objective here is probably to invest into I'm not sure what we invest into. I guess the biggest thing that we need is blue, and so we need primordial and order here if we want to go to Staff of Ratosh. So the stag would be a good option, potentially. But it does have bleed, which I'm not sure. Yeah, bleed isn't really something we need. Let's see. I guess the crane would be the ideal solution here. It'll give us poison and acid resist, which would cover everybody. And we get vitality resistance as well, so that's another thing. I could also go lion, which is an overall boost, which would give us 4 points if we invest into it, which will be enough for the Ratosh upgrade, but we still do need the Alpha Constellation bonus. So we'd need to... Yeah, we'd need to invest into the Hound. Or something else. In order to get the points we need for Primordial. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to invest into the Hound. That'll give us 1, and completing that will get us to 5. We'd need a bit more, though, if we want to use that, so probably getting the stag is the smarter choice. Or we go for something completely different, but that really depends on us. At minimum, the only thing we need is 2 points into order, and then we need 6 points into that, so investing to this would get us 5, which is not enough. I could aim for Ulo, the Keeper of Waters. That would probably be the go-to. We are now going to swap over to... Oh, 52% chance to summon now. Oh, interesting. I think it's best if we invest into here. So that's going to require 4 into order and 6 into primordial. So how are we going to get 6? I have no idea how we're going to get that. The eel would probably be the most realistic choice, because that would give us some chance of avoidance, but I'm not sure. God. I don't need to worry about it, but it is something to think about. So before I go any further, we are going to go to Homestead. We want to go to Conflagration, specifically, because there is an area there that we need to go. There we go. Okay. So far, so good. Just gonna let the enemy get destroyed by our companions here. Get Order of the Visual Rep. just need to go around here. We won't necessarily be doing much, but it's still fine. Okay, gather those. Up. We need to get our butts over to here, so that's why I'm going through this effort. Hey, level 52. Okay, we want to go up to here. Nice. Pop this boulder. And we want to break through here, essentially. The reason I'm going through this effort is just so we can get into this portal, because we've been through the portal already, but we do need to actually do something with it. Because we only explored a little bit of the area, and I want to explore as much as I can. Regardless, getting a bunch of rep here, we can now go into the portal. And off we go. Gonna casually just destroy every enemy that comes our way. We're at level 52 now, which is impressive. We've got enemies that are level 55, which is surprising. But that's all good. Alright, let's up the Briarthorn upgrades, I suppose. Get them to max, I guess, would be the way to go. Okay. Briarthorn is now in the upgrade position. Okay. Good. Slowly push our way forward. We're gonna go over to here. Nice. We move over to here. Yeah, we don't need anything around here, so I guess we keep going up. That way we can go up and around. Okay, so far so good. Oh, we got tainted brain matter. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. Here we go. But yeah, we needed tainted brain matter for upgrades here, so just make our way through. Here we go. Slowly getting more and more Aether Shards, which is always nice. Okay, mutagenic Iker. Otherwise, we're doing quite well on the Aether department. Can't say I'm a fan of the slow cooldown that we got for the bolts, but could be worse, to be fair. It's not like I'm trying to do the primary amount of damage after all. I'm just here to act as a buffer, if you will. Regardless, we should be fine. We're gonna get plenty of upgrade material, to say the least, so it's all good. Okay, there we go. Nice. Shepherd's Call's coming in clutch. Alright, the buff's coming in clutch. There we go. Summon some extra minions. Break through to here. Let's explore this area. And let's continue moving. We're gonna get to Port Palbury and see what we find. Nice. So far, upgrades are coming in clutch. Is this a click and hold? No, it's not. But still, it's still damage, so can I really complain? Yeah, no, it's just a click and damage. Which is fine. Can we go in here? Yes, we can. That is an Exalted Stash. We get some nice, cool gear. Can't really utilize it though, but it's still there and it's still cool. It's to our level anyways. Technically. It's 58, level 58 gear. Okay, so far so good. Nice. At the very least, the upgrades are going to be nice, so that's good. Okay, we'll move down south here. Just whittle down the enemy as we go. There we go. Port outskirts are there. Gonna casually deal with these guys here. Nice. Okay, with that, we can now move down to south here, but not before dealing with certain things here. There we are. We'll go down here. Nice. Just slowly whittling down the enemy, and we should be fine. More Aether pools of chaos. We got Bismill's command up to 10. Impressive. We've achieved Honored with Death's Vigil, so that's something fun. That is something I can actually utilize, I would imagine. Hey, I guess I can portal up if need be. I'll have to give it some thought. Portaling. But otherwise, we should be fine. Grab all these. I mean, we are going to need to grab the boost, so give me a hot second. We're going to portal back. We are going to portal over to Sorrow's Bastion, so that way we can get the material that we need for the more rep gain. Other than that, we should be fine. But yes, we do need the rep gain, so that's sort of why I'm going to go through the effort of getting the rep upgrade first before I do anything particular. So we're just going to talk with the Keeper of Artifacts. We're going to buy the Writ of the Order. Let's see. Bonus to all pets, health and vitality resist. That's probably the best that we're going to get. Applied to rings and amulets. I mean, 24% extra health for our minions was not bad. We'll buy the Waist Guard and Death's Gaze, I guess. We'll buy 3 of those. Yep. Alright, that is 3 extra boosts. So that's going to give us plenty of vitality resist for our pets. And we're going to get effectively a 25 or so HP boost to our pets, which is pretty awesome. That will increase their survivability by a ton. It won't completely result in a cure-all for them, but hey, the more health they have, the better their survivability, so let's just put our faith in it. For now, though, off we continue. Activate that so we get a rep boost from the Death Sigil Order, which should be really nice for us. Keyword should. Oh, Herald of the Stars, huh? Okay, there we go. Herald of the Stars is causing some ruckus. Hey. The city is rotting.
Men here have mercy. How much more can go wrong in this rotting city? When the dumping grounds in Old Town started overflowing with refuse, people started piling up their garbage in the streets. When that wasn't enough, the heavy rains flooded the dumps and caused the retaining walls to break, unleashing a deluge of filth and rot into the district. Those that haven't already left are getting sick. Soon there won't be anyone left in the oldest part of town. To make matters worse, the guards have begun rounding up anyone that speaks up about the recent catastrophes. They search our carts and our homes without asking. Many blatantly steal and look us in the eye as they do it, as if daring us to lash out. If you resist, they arrest you. They suspect you of plotting against the authorities, they arrest you. Is there no justice left in Valbury? I stopped by Oswald and Helen's home the other day to find their door broken and marked with a strange symbol. I told Helen was suspected witch, and Oswald was taken in for questioning for harboring her all these years. Never heard of a more preposterous thing. I left quickly lest someone accuse me too. This was my home. Now it feels like a dark, strange place. It no longer feels safe.
Alright, let's boost up our cunning. We're going to aim for a 146 cunning, as planned. And then we're just going to level up our statistics accordingly. We need a skeleton key if we want to go further here. So this is effectively a dungeon of sorts. So if we want to go further in that area, we'd have to get ourselves a dungeon key, which we can theoretically make. But we don't need to make it, is the thing. For now, though, we just want to peruse the last bit up here, and then we will continue on with our journey. Because there is much more to explore, naturally. We just gotta take our time to actually do so. But it looks like we've basically explored the entire area, so... yeah, we're basically done here. So, yeah, no, there is a bit of a dungeon here, so we can explore that later on. Not sure when I'm going to do that, but I will probably do at some point. Maybe. I don't know. I'll just quickly explore around here a little bit. There we go. Let our minions handle some of the heavy haul damage. Oh, nearly died there. Alright, I think this is high time we portal out. Okay, we are going to portal out, and we are going to go to, I guess... Okay, I guess Astrakarn? Let's see. Let me quickly check the, we've got the Power of Our Enemies quest done. We need to find the Ruined Stone of Mogdrogen and find the Spirit of Mogdrogen. So I know where the Ruined Stone is. It's just a question of where do I need to go? Yeah, I need to go to a further portal. So I need to go to the Ascatarian Rift here. And then I go over to the altar itself. Okay. Okay, there we go. Summon some more minions. Make sure I get my amount ready. But we found the Ruined Stone. Just gotta deal with the Bloodsworn that are covering it. Okay, so we need an Ancient Heart, we need the Spirit of Mogdrogen, and the Ruined Stone of Mogdrogen. Then we can offer it to the shrine, and there we go. Give me a hot second. Alright, Rawargi Legacy. Okay, so we need to go to the Ashen Waste, while the Spirit of Rogue Drogon can be found in the Forsaken Wastes. So we need to first go to the Ashen Waste, basically, is what is being proposed here. Well, that shouldn't be too hard to accomplish. I mean, that's like, we just basically got to get on boss killing or minion killing, something like along those lines. But let's see. Do I need to go up? Ashen Waste. It's in the Blood Grove. So let's go to the Blood Grove and find the Ashen Waste. Hold on. Okay, so there's a number of possible entrance locations. Apologies if I'm delaying, but I just need to find the location. So these rifts have a random spawning pool, but there is a select areas where you can find it. So it's not like it's impossible to find; it's just difficult to find, basically. But if I can do this, then we can do everything else, so it's no big deal. Okay, so the rift is potentially going to be in one of 6 areas, I want to say. So we're going to have to go through this area, explore a little bit, and we should be able to find it. But all rifts tend to have a random location point, so we've got to just find it, really. Okay, so Rift 1 should be somewhere around here, which it's not. So let's see. Okay, so it would have been here. It can be on the lower side here. So we need to go down here. Yeah, so we go down here. This is another option here, somewhere around here. Okay, not here. Apologies if I'm taking my time here. The next spot is somewhere around there. So next spot is somewhere around here, going down. Got the bindings. Okay, so it's not there. Next spot is over here. There we go. But yes, we found our location, so we need to go into here. This does mean that they're going to be 2 to 4 levels around, or slightly higher than our level, but going into these rifts is necessary if we want to find what we're looking for. So this will allow us to find the ruined stone of Mokdrogan, hopefully, if the rift is correct. There we go. But yeah, it's just going to be a juggling act of dealing with enemies. Okay, not bad at all. Feels like it feels like these areas here are just like pure destruction. We found the ruined stone of Mokdrogan though, so we're doing our part here. And I guess in the meantime, while I'm here, I can explore the entire area, because there is no harm in doing so as far as I'm aware. Might as well be thorough with our investigation, right? The ominous music playing. Okay, so far so good. Assault kite shield. So far, so good on the collection part. We should be able to get level here, I'd imagine. There we go. Not bad. Got a broadsword for our troubles, as well as the void fire. Could be better. Oh, right, the ruined stone can actually put here. There we go. That'd be better. We can equip this, technically, but, it's not as good as what we can wear, but still, the, armor value should be way better, in hindsight. So it might be worth considering, at the very least. Yeah, it's good armor, don't get me wrong. And something I would consider wearing, but it's just not got good bonuses. Oh well, we should be fine. We shall continue on here. Okay, we're gonna go all the way across here. Nice try. Trying to take me out. Not that easy to take out, that's for certain. Okay, we got a portal here. We don't need to do that, though. I do believe that just exits us out, which we don't want to do right now. Here we go. Because I imagine there is going to be a way to go even deeper. Or at least I would hope so. Got the wrappings. nice. Harbinger is not having a fun time. There we go. Boss is gonna have some trouble, naturally. Here we get some Arcanum Oil, which is a lightning damage boost, which is pretty cool. Not that we need it, but it's there. Summon more minions. There we go. Slowly just clear out the area. So far, so good. Quickly go over to here, clear this part out. We get a significant boost in damage anytime we use our one slaw ability. Should help significantly with just getting more gear. Well, killing more mobs rather. But I digress. We're basically almost done. Should get us another level, isn't it? Hey, level 53. Nice. Okay, we get more reputation with the outcasts. We get the Hoarfrost ointment, which is pretty cool. Gear is naturally going to be better. We're going to open this up. Let's see. I guess we upgrade Briarthorn as much as we can, because that's literally our go-to here. Yeah. If the more we upgrade Briarthorn, the better we're off. Better off we're at. So once the Briarthorn reaches its peak level, we should be good. Yep. That area is cleared.
That skill's not ready.
That just leaves this area, which is already explored. Alright, there's only one other area that we gotta go, and that's somewhere around here, I believe, where the portal was at, if I recall correctly. Other than that, we haven't really got much else to do. So we just got to make sure we get back to where we need to go. So yeah, the Chthonic Rift here is going to get us either out or it's going to bring us further in. No, it's just going to bring us out, which is fine. Alright, well, regardless, we'll portal out. We're going to go over to where? We need to go to the Forsaken Wastes. Okay. The Forsaken Wastes are in the Plains of Strife. So we just need to warp to Fort Akon, I guess. And yeah, we just need to find the portal to the Plains of Strife. I guess while we're here, we can actually turn in power of our enemies as well. So might as well do that while we're here. We still need to find the third hidden path. Here's the materials. Wonderful. These should last me for some time. Say, have you heard the tale of the great beasts, Baranath? No, how is it relevant to our situation? We are truly in dark times when one cannot share stories with another. Since all you seem to care for is carnage, I believe I know where the mythical beast spawn lives. Alright, let's hear it. It is a legend as old as time. It seems with countless retellings of different heroes and sometimes even different creatures. In each of them, a great hero tracks down a monster that's been tormenting local villages. The hunt takes the hero 10 long years through forgotten lands and far-off shores, but it always ends up atop a mountain where Baranath is impaled upon a spear of bone. The beast plummets from the peak, and from its spilled blood were born the fiends and monsters we dread to this day. The details are muddled in folklore, but one fact remains constant. Baranath once lived. To have a piece of such an ancient lineage could prove useful in my spell work. I believe I know where one such spawn of Baranath dwells. The people of Burwich call it Callius Ka, the Bone Hunter. It hunts within the area called East March. It makes its dwelling up in the crags. Track down this creature for me and slay it. Then harvest one of its fangs and bring it to me. Sure, why not? Got some significant armor boosts here. It'll be interesting to see how this unfolds. Nothing that really attracts my interest here. Oh, it seems that you can only get up to tier 3 rep with them. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'm not too concerned about getting the Fang right now. I'll worry about that later. Right now, I'm more worried about the Rawargi Legacy, and then we'll complete the main mission, and probably even go through the hidden path at that point. For now, though, just a matter of finding location. These guys around our level shouldn't be too much trouble.
That skill's not ready.
There we go. More outcast rep, nice. We easily get plenty of rep back from the Order of Death Sigil, considering our damage output and our boss killing. But I digress. Despite the small rep negatives we get far more benefits, to say the least. Yeah. Death Vigil is good. The Black Legion is fine. We'll be fine with the rep. It's just a matter of now finding the portal, which I'm not sure where we're going to find it, actually. Plains of Strife. 3 spawn locations. Let's see. So the portal locations are roughly within the middle of the map. One such location is around there. We're going to start by making our way over. There we go. Nice. Death's Vigil rep is coming in clutch. Okay, so first potential portal would be there, which is not. So second potential portal is to the east. So we need to go somewhere around here, I think. Okay. Let's see. Is it somewhere around here? It would have been, but no. Okay, so the last spot it could be is down here. So we need to go down here, I guess. For the portal. Okay, bulwarks. Okay, there we go. But yeah, no, here's the portal. Perfect. I guess what we'll quickly do is just go over here. Deal with these guys. There we go. Set up a portal here just to be safe. There we go. Now we just got to explore the area in order to get the Spirit of Mogdrogan. And once we have that, we can leave, effectively. Okay, that nearly killed me. The good thing our survivability is just top-notch to a degree. Not perfect, but significant. There we go. Now it's just a matter of finding the Spirit Mogdrogan. And we found it. Perfect. We don't have to go through this entire area. We just needed the Spirit Mogdrogan. So if we find a portal back out, we will probably take it. Save ourselves the hassle of going through this entire thing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot of Chthonian horrors, damn. Okay, so far so good. Nice. Okay, we're just gonna toss this here. Okay. Oh, we got the spirit, so now we just gotta get the heck out of here. We don't really need anything beyond what we've got, so... So once we find the portal, we're heading out, so there you go. Here we are. Cool. Okay. Pop that. Hopefully we can find our way out. Okay, back up. Yep, there we go. Actually, hold on. Did I did not invest my points in. I guess we invest into cunning. There we go. Get ourselves to 38. There we go. Okay. Interesting little tools there, but I digress. Hopefully I can find the portal that I'm looking for, but we'll see. Shepherd's Call has been upgraded. Nice. Soul Shard. Here we go, finally. Okay, let's escape out of there. And finally, we'll portal out. We're gonna portal back over to the Valley Rift, and then we can finally activate that. Activate the thing, purify it, and then yeah, we can just basically purify the Stone of Mokdrogan, which will be good. Okay, resummon that. I just didn't want to go through that entire rift, but I digress. There we go. Offered and complete. Now it's overrun with Chthonians. And we're gonna get a lot of kills here. Oh, hold on. That's a lot. Get that knowledge of the ancestor. A lot of rare items, to say the least. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to sort, but I digress. Hello.
You have done the Rewari a great service this day, mortal. For this I thank you.
Is this your shrine?
The shrine was created in my honor, yes. It is one of many, though none suffered the corrupting presence of the Thon as this one.
Your valor should not go without reward. We get some rover rep, we get devotion points, and we get devil touched ammo as well as an arcane lens. May I ask some questions? Who or what are you?
I am the Lord of Beasts, protector of nature, and guardian of the Ruari.
Your mortal kind calls me Modrogan. What about the other gods? What about Uruk?
You presume that this idol of the death worshipper stand among the gods? A laughable suggestion. This Uberuk is more myth than reality. How do you know he even exists?
Shouldn't you be protecting Kara?
This is a mere fragment of my presence. An avatar, but more than enough to squash you like the insignificant insect you are. So be careful to presume what I should or should not be doing more.
Then why allow the Grim Dawn to happen?
Wheels are set in motion to accumulate in what you call the Grim Dawn has been spinning for far longer than your short life. Even one that I could not have foreseen the events that transpired that day.
But why allow the Athereals Chthonians to continue?
This world has become just another piece in their brutal conflict. Presume that the cycle could be disrupted is a futile wish of doomed mortal.
So you will do nothing.
It is not for you to presume what I will or will not do, more. But your people will die. The fate of the Ruari is for me to dispense. I do not expect a mortal to comprehend my intentions.
Alright. If you're God, then why did you allow it to happen? Okay. Were you mortal once?
An insulting question. Were you not a fool once?
What is your relationship with the Rovers?
The Ruari are my chosen people. It is through them that I shall act out my will in the coming darkness.
The coming darkness?
Be certain of this, mortal. The suffering of your people has only begun.
That's ominous. Okay, well, we completed the quest at least, so there you go. I guess we can quickly do Wrath of the Beast quest, and then we'll go from there. There we go. We need to go to Craig's Crags. It is a world area in Act 1. It connects to East March. I think I know where that is, actually. Hold on. Yeah, we need to go into Devil's... We need to go to the basic area. And then we, from there, we go from there. But for now, let's sell what we don't need. Sell everything that we can't wield. As much as I really want this helm, or much as I want to consider this helm, we gotta sell it. There we go. Alright, there we go. And let's see, what do we wear? Well, obviously we're going to need a better armor piece, so we're going to have to figure out that. Pants are going to be fine for now, but we are going to need a chest piece at some point here. We don't need lightning damage here, so we'll sell that. We got an Aether damage with 106 boost, with pure Aether damage as the foci. Would this be better if we were to equip it, though? That's the question. I mean, for one, the attacks would deal pure Aether damage as opposed to the other one. We won't be dealing as much damage to Aether Corruption, though, so... Or Aether Corruptions and Athereals, rather. Yeah, we'll sell that, as much as I consider it a good tool. Fire and Aether, this is a really good blade. We'll sell it, though, we don't need it. Sell this. Sell all these, as far as I'm concerned. Don't need this. Yeah, we don't need it. Sell that. The pet damage and health boost is really tempting, but again, the Codex of Lies is arguably better. Chaos damage is not what we need. Sell that. Helm is a sell. We are going to need a new belt. That is inevitable. We'll sell this. Let's see, what's better here? The elemental resistance is pretty big. It'll be better than the chaos and bleeding resistance, at least. We'll lose out on the health regen, but that's a small price to pay. Yeah, we'll get slightly more physical damage, which we do technically get from our weapon. Internal trauma damage, I don't know what that does, but that's fine. The elemental resistance is probably the big player here. At the very least, we'll be getting enough fire resist because of this, so that's good. So we'll sell these. Actually, no, let's keep the blues. Because I can just dismantle the blue. Or rather, I could just blow them up and then get them in resources. Let's keep the add-on. Let's see, what can we wear here? We get some cold resistance, or we can get some lightning resist. Physique armor, lightning resist. Health armor, cold resist. I guess I'll go for the... Yeah, let's go for the excess health. I guess I can also go physique here. There we go. And for the gloves, well, anything goes, right? mean, having 5% of our attack damage converted to health is pretty nice, but we don't attack often, do we? But is that really good? We don't need the fire resist. I guess I could go chaos resist if I really wanted to. We don't need the chaos damage, is the thing. Vitality resist and bleed resist is pretty good. We've already got 20% over maximum for bleed resist, so we don't need that. Vitality resist is at 55 though, so that's good. I guess the best I can do is mutated scales, which is pretty good. There we go. That'll give us a significant health boost. Alright, and for the rest of these, we'll just dismantle them the old-fashioned way. Okay. I mean, the easiest way to tell if I get it is, yeah, I'm getting it. Okay. Okay, so we're getting plenty of ancient hearts as well for this trouble. So that's good. That is crafting materials just waiting to be used. I would have loved to get some brain matter, but unfortunately I don't think that's a luxury that we're going to benefit from. But that's besides the point. Now we just got to get the Fang of the Bone Hunter, I guess. And we'll go from there. We're just going to ignore all these guys here. We need to go down here, because I believe this is where Crag's Crossing is. Go.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, so far so good.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, I need a faster regen, or a faster aura regen. Because my minions aren't getting as much healing as I want them to get. Which is not good. Let's back up. Okay, rush forward. Man, I'm not a fan of that poison. Enemy hero has been killed. Perfect. We've become hated by the beast, which is fine. Back up. Grab the mutagenic piker. Okay, from here, just keep going. Nice. Grab everything there. Okay, Guardian of Dreeg is not exactly our target, but still better a target than any. We've already got the Runestone of Dreeg. Craig's Crags is connects to the East Marsh. East Marsh. It connects to Mudrow and Craig's Crags. Oh, so it's somewhere in Burwich Village, specifically. You know what? Let's ignore that for now. We'll save it for later. We're gonna go into the Interior Rift, and let's complete this final mission here. Well, actually, before we do, there is still the secret area that I'm looking for. Alright, so before we go any further, we're gonna quickly go into the Eskerkarn Valley here. We're gonna see if we can't find that secret area. Because there should be some sort of secret area around here that should reveal itself. I mean, we're around the level that it should be around here somewhere anyways. So it's worth investigating. The hidden path. The symbol of soil. Perfect.
The sight before you may bring you pause, Seeker. And rightfully it should, for the ignorant followers of Mogdrogan have found their way here. The defilers entered our ritual grounds, befouled the shrine, and threatened our secrets. Revenge was swift and justified. Know that their entrails littered the valley, but remained scattered for the mountain yetis to fight over. Fear not, Seeker, of the hidden path, for a way forward is secured. Return to the Askerkarn Road and follow it southeast. Underneath the Legion ramparts, the marked stone awaits. If you are truly sent here by the Three, then the way to Bismil shall open to you.
Okay, so return to the Askerkarn Road and follow it southeast. I guess we need to go down here. So somewhere around here is the last area. cleansing the world. Rid cared of 25k monsters. Impressive. Okay, so I need to follow the road southeast. Hold on. Okay, Astrakarn Road. And then follow it southeast. So I need to follow this road, basically, is what it's trying to say. Or follow it to the best of my ability. And I guess at the end of the road we'll find our way. I think I have to find the secrets going down here. Oh well. I was fully prepared to investigate the road as we go. That's cool. Okay. Nice. Secrets. Do the Hulk here. There we go. Alright, there we go. Nice. And we should be good to just go down here, and then we should be fine. Okay. So somewhere around here is where we gotta go. Oh right, we've also got devotion point. We do need to get more armor and health. So I guess for now, let's see. Okay, so we need 2 more points into the... Yeah, we need 2 more points here in order. Oh, we haven't completed this, have we? There we go. That'll bring us to 3 to 3. That's good. So we need only 3 more points into Primordial. So I guess we can go into the Hound, which will give us retaliation damage. It'll give us pet damage. Or it'll give us some pet health, rather. This will give us more survivability, essentially, if we go Hound. Really depends on us, though. But the pet boosts are pretty good. Okay, so far so good. Here we go. Return to the Asterkarn Road and follow it southeast. Underneath the Legion ramparts, the Markstone awaits. Underneath the Legion ramparts. Yeah, I don't know where the Legion ramparts are, is the thing, so that's the concern here. What is a ramparts? Hold on. Okay, so a rampart is basically along the side of the wall. The question is where specifically that is. Hold on. It could be over by, It could be about the Askatarn, mountains here. Okay, nothing there. I guess we gotta go all the way to the end of the road, I guess. That'd be really weird to do, but hey. I mean, wouldn't be unheard of. Okay, no. Nothing. Okay. Alright, let's Google search it. Bugger it. Well, hold on. Okay. Okay, Bismill Stone, Runestone, Bismill. Here we go. Let's close all this other excess links real quick. Asterkarn Valley here. Okay. It drops from the Guardian Bismill in the Askatarn Valley. Where's the hidden path here? Okay, so backtracking through the Askatarn Valley to the edge of the Askatarian Road area, a third secret. Okay. Oh, I have to go to that Frosty Bridge area. Okay, so I'm on a completely different area. Okay, so specifically what it wants me to go to is we need to backtrack from the Askatarn Valley, or in hindsight we can actually go forward from here. We need to be specifically somewhere over here. So basically, we had a good mindset. We had the wrong grind sets.
I can't do that yet.
Regardless, cunning just needs to be upgraded one more. There we go. All right, 146 for both physical and cunning, so that's good. Got a balance going on. Just rush through. Here we are. From here, we can go down. But yes, under the rampart here. We need to go here, I guess. So yeah, we need to go from here to here. There we go. But yeah, no, that's the secret area that we had. This is the secret area that we needed to go to. So we just follow the rampart and we should be fine. But yeah, we go under here. Slowly deal with the enemy and we should be good. Because we just need to go under here and into this area. From there, it's just a matter of clearing up the area. But this is basically a dungeon at this point. And of course, the Guardian is one of the targets that we need to deal with. There we go. Get an Ancient Heart, a few nice little items. We get a attribute point for our troubles, which is nice. Your connection with to the Witch God makes me stronger. As a result, nice. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, though, if I'm being real, but hey. It's not bad. But yes, we get those, and now we just need to upgrade our physique, cunning, and spirit respectively. We'll start with physique and cunning, and then we'll put 2 points into spirit, and just rinse and repeat that 4-level antics of upgrade. We should be fine. But with that, we now only need to find the entrance to the Temple of Three. At last, brave seeker, you arrive at the final shrine, the sacred ground of Bismil, the schemer. Though her vast web of servants, Bismil tugs on the strings of fate that binds us all. It was she who taught the first occultists in the art of binding eldritch beings, and it is through her machinations that the Empire is still aimlessly hunting us to this day. Their inquisitors confounded by the endless wave of decoys and dead ends. Only a chosen few are privileged to witness even a portion of the schemer's vast network. And even they could never comprehend it in its entirety, if given the opportunity. By reaching this far, you are now part of Bismil's web, forever bound to what you have seen and heard. In your hands, you now possess the secrets of the Temple of Three. If you are prepared to commit your very existence to the witch gods, then follow the clues contained therein. Your destiny awaits you in the sanctum. Alright. We have our objective, I guess. In a roundabout way, to say the least. Alright, well, with that, let's set up a portal. And let's finally do what we came here to do, which is go to Necropolis and begin our journey into the area. The real area that we need to deal with. Just quickly deal with these guys if we can. Let's go up here, and let's go into the crypt entrance. It's time to stop the summoning of the Logorian. It's been a while since we actually came back here, but I'm sure the big old boss can handle it from here. We'll just quickly destroy some things here, go through here, and explore. Oh, hello. Hey, Blood of Cthon coming in clutch. Well, more Bloods of Cthon coming in hot. Well, regardless, should be fine. I fully intend to explore this area to its utmost anyways, so it's fine. Okay, there we go. Not bad. Searing embers are always nice. Okay, we go over here. Pop that open. Go open across. There we go. Okay. First area has been explored, and now we go down. Get a bunch of experience for our troubles for each boss that we take out, so that's good. I'm actually curious. We're almost completely hated by the Akovian undead, so we could probably increase that to get additional hero spawns. Right now we're despised with the Chthonians, but that's probably gonna increase at this rate. But we'll see how things pan out. Just patiently wait for the poison to fade. There we go. So far, so good. I'll just leave that there. There we go. Clarity of Valor. I'll have to look into that real quick, but for now... Yeah, I guess I can look into it now. The Clarity of Valor.
With all the evil unleashed into the world, joining with the Bloodsworn made so much sense at the time. At first it was to escape the horrors unleashed by the Athereals. The death of my family, my wife, my son. Then later I started to understand and believe the words the cult leaders were telling me. The sense of belonging made me feel important, part of something greater than myself. Now that I stand in the halls of this mighty place, I feel the eyes of all those that gave up their lives. The leaders, the great heroes, and the countless thousands who followed them. They fought so that we could live without fear of the nameless fiends, which I now serve. I can feel the honor and sacrifice of my ancestors. I'm ashamed. Ashamed because of the terrors I have left in my path. For months, I have done the most vile and unspeakable things. The death of husbands, wives, and children are on my bloody hands. For no other reason than to serve my own selfishness, to wash me clean of my own fears, and the devastating loss that drove me to this madness. Death and murder, all in the name of some long-dead god who has no more right to the blood in my veins than I do. Blood that belongs to those who I've killed in its name. The blood-soaked foundation of this forgotten battleground has peeled away the fear and awoken me. There's no forgiving what I have done, no punishment that will ever make it right. If I can give my last breath, my last drop of blood, and at least my life to a cause as much damage as I do. I do not stand alone. The great heroes stand with me, and I do not fear. So there was some internal strife here. Whether it actually did something or amount to anything, it doesn't look like it did, unfortunately. Or it could have. I don't know. It's hard to say. But it looks like it didn't really do amount to anything. It still happens. But hey, at least some people are redeemable here. Or at least it shows that there is somebody that can be redeemed here. Oh well. I guess we'll see how things pan out. There's still plenty to explore after all. Okay, there we go. Nice try. Plenty of enemies to go through, that's good. Crumbling wall here, I guess we can check this out. Okay, from there we can just backtrack a little bit, because we still got a little bit of room to go through. I just neglected to go through everything. Might as well clear everything while we're here.
go. Got a lot of gold at least, so that's cool. We've already gone through there. Can we go up here? No particular secret there, so that's fine. We'll just go back around, return back onto the main path, and keep clearing out the enemy, as we do. Okay, I guess we go this way. Is there anything here? I don't think there is, no. Okay. Never hurts to make sure. Right. What was this anyways? This was, vitality, right. Keep forgetting that, vitality damage is better for us in general, but whatever. I guess I can prioritize vitality when I get the chance. It's not like there's an issue in changing back to something else completely. Yeah, can go there, but no point right now. In fact, let's backtrack a bit, because we can actually go to this area, I believe, if we do it right. We just gotta go down here instead. There we go. Anything down here? Nope. Can we get over there? Okay, how do we get in here then? There should be a way to get through to there. Isn't there? Ah, here we go. Secrets. Pop that torch, and then you can open this, get ourselves some loot for our troubles. We got a bell of some kind, I guess. We got some really... I think we got a really powerful item. Just not sure where. Here we go. Formidable chainmail gauntlets of kings. Gives elemental resistance across the board. Defensive ability, health, physique. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's the best, though. No matter. We'll worry about organization of that shenanigans later. I'm not really pushing for change there, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. We just follow... let's go follow this path. Why not? For some reason, this path feels better to follow, but... I mean, we're gonna follow everything in the end, so... We're here to be thorough, after all. Yep. Okay, there we go. So far, so good. Go down to here. Okay, absolutely nothing. I guess we follow down this path here just to check what's going on. As long as we make certain the enemy has no chance to stop us, we should be fine. Guess I'll go up to here, see if there's anything. Another chest with devil-touched ammo. Pretty good. Typical boosts, you know how it be. Bane Galore, the Guardian. Alright, the door has opened. Oh god. We might be late.
Something has changed. Something in the air feels different. Feels like being inside of a bottle when the cork has popped. All the pressure released and my soul pulled from my body to the opening in an explosive release. My mind reels as I find it hard to stay on my feet. I can feel it. Deep beneath the ground, they have finally completed the ritual rite. The doors have opened. Blood surges inside me, pushing, pulling, drawing me closer. I must go. I must see the Great Awakening. If I am chosen, I am ready to be whole once more. Be one with Cthon. Abolish the coup.
That's concerning. Vitality resistance, elemental resistance, 33% chance for 1 second of Terrify retaliation, 1% or +1 to all skills of Necromancer, and an insane amount of boosts to all damage, vitality damage, and total speed. We also summon a Skeletal Servant. Find the remains of 100 tormented souls to serve you. Only one Skeletal Servant can be summoned at one time. The servant scales with pet bonuses. We need a whole bunch of Tainted Brain Matter. We need Vendetta. We need Arcane Spark and Restless Remains. But if we can get all of this, if we can get the Tainted Brain Matter in bulk, that's going to be amazing. But yes, that'll have to be our target for growth. But I'm definitely getting that ability, because that's a Necromancer-specific thing for us. That's good. That is a potential new pet for us. And possibly one of the more powerful ones. I guess we'll see how that pans out, but ultimately, should be fine. But I think we're reaching the final boss here pretty quickly. This is sure to be interesting. Alright, let's get going. We'll worry about the brain matter issue later. I think it's just a matter of dismantling, at the very least, so that's what I think is going to be playing out for a while. But alas. We'll figure it out as we go. For now, go in. The Seal of Lughorian. We'll set up a portal just so we have a way to get back here if things go awry. Otherwise, begin. That's concerning.
Yeah.
Is there anything here? We'll grab that, because we can. Secret work. Gentlemen, I write this report to you to inform you that after 10 long years of waiting, the Necropolis project has reached its final depth, and we are at last ready to begin the second stage. I have requisitioned slaves, building materials, and the rune-sealed crates to be shipped to the excavation site. I personally oversaw the transport of each of the deliveries. I must inform you of one unfortunate incident. A wagon lost a wheel, and one of the crates was damaged, causing a seal to be broken. This resulted in a leak. The driver insisted on helping, and despite my best attempts to dissuade him from touching the contents, he got some of the leaking ichor on him. I dispatched a full fool on the spot. A merciful end compared to what that vile fluid would have done to him. I've contained the damage, and seen restitutions paid to the man's family. Besides this unfortunate incident, there were no further delays. The remains are safely stored at the bottom of the necropolis, awaiting the completion of the prison. I presented your documentation to the old architect in charge of the construction, and while he protested, he did not stand in the way of the imperial writ. However, in a few months since I have been here, he has insisted upon reviewing what it is we are doing to his great work, as he keeps calling it. I have expressed the lack of wisdom and safety in this course, but he persists. Emel Lustari has a family, which might be a source of leverage to force him to leave well enough alone. Unfortunately, I fear his curiosity may force us to take drastic measures before this project is finished. The Imperial Arcanist. Okay, so that was the guy who was preventing him from seeing his great work be realized. There was internal conflict and strife as the declaration was being made, as well as everything else. That only adds fuel to the fire, to say the least. Hopefully not a permanent overhaul, but we'll see. Regardless, we will peruse the loot here, grab what we can.
That skill's not ready.
Because that is what we do. Okay, there should be more there, but for now we're backtracking here. Because our goal is to get as much loot as possible here. Obviously. I am in no rush, to say the least. Okay, I guess we'll go up here. Okay, we can't go there, so we have to go up. We go sideways, yep, then we go back around. Okay, so yeah, we have to go this way anyways. There we go. Oh yeah, we'll get a better rune eventually, but for now we should be fine. We'll slowly build towards what we need. Okay. Go across here, see what we can find. That is a boss. Nice. That is another boss. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of materials that we can use. Okay, there we go. Dust, okay. We're gonna need a lot more dynamite, I think, if we're gonna start dismantling all blues. But we should be fine all the same. Not gonna affect us too heavily, I don't think. There we go. The obsidian shards, they're not gonna... Well, they're okay. But it's showing that signs are actually leaking into the world, which isn't good. It means that the vicious Chthonians are leaking their powers into the world, which is not a good thing. But hey. there's a lot of calamities going on that I'm not too surprised that there's... I wouldn't be too surprised if there were more. For now, though, let's warp back. Because I do want to dismantle some things here. We'll go to Devil's Crossing to make that happen. Alright. Do we need this? No. Do I need this? They look good, but no. The rest will sell, as usual.
See anything you like?
To sell everything that we can't equip. Okay, and there we go. Yeah, sell anything that's armament. Okay, I guess we can go for vitality damage. This is a really good vitality-based weapon. This will scale exponentially powerfully. Yeah, this would be a very good vitality weapon. And any physical damage we can convert to vitality. I'll keep this. So we're gonna put this in here, I guess. We do need a vitality-based upgrade, though. This is actually a really good book, given it gives +3 to Briarthorn and Skeletons. But, I don't know. Let's see, what is this? That's a cell. Is this a wearable? No. This is a cell. Cell. This gives boosts to pets. Let's. This gives a boost to pets. It gives some insane fire resistance, but we don't need fire resistance. About the only good thing about this is probably the pet stuff, but that's about it, so no. If we sacrifice the elemental resist, we can actually get bleed resist, which again, we don't need. Don't need that. The armor here is arguably the biggest thing here. Okay. Let me just ponder. I'm gonna sell those. Sell that. This can go. We don't need the axe. Nope. No. Okay, the gloves. I'm really tempted to keep these gloves, but at the same time, I don't think it's wise. Yeah, we'll sell those. Sell these. Sell the axe, I guess. am gonna need a better chest piece, though. That is a given. I really, really want to keep this book, but at the same time, the Codex of Lies is just better in general, so we're just gonna sell the book. Bugger it. We just have too much bleed resist. We don't need that much. I think I can get away with removing the shoulders then. Or even the gloves, maybe. I just got some insane bleed resist, which is the thing. There we go. Okay, we don't need those. Lightning. Yeah, no. This is probably the best thing that we're gonna get for vitality damage if we prioritize that, which is probably gonna be a better solution for us in the long run. But I digress. We'll worry about that when we come across it again. Until then, let's figure out a better armor piece for us. Emboldening Presence. It also gives pet bonuses, so if we can get more physique, that could be a good helm to wield. 6% physique probably would do it. We'd lose out on the elemental resistance, though, which does suck a little bit, but it could be worse. How about this? I mean, it's not like we're using the physical damage that much anyways. About the only good thing is the stat boosts and the... Yeah, we'll get this. Why not? This shoulder piece is not good enough. I mean, if I'm going to be increasing my physique, this helm probably is going to do us wonders, right? Yeah, so we'll buy that as well. Yeah. Quickly dismantle this, turn it into,
Tinkering is my specialty.
yeah, let's dismantle this, there we go. We need physique, ideally, so let's prioritize that.
Hey, got any more scrap metal?
Actually, before we go any further, here we go, Dirge of Akovia. We need Vendetta, Restless Remains, and Arcane Spark, and we need Tainted Brain Matter. So we need Vendetta, which we don't have right now. Crit damage, elemental damage, total speed, plus 100 to all retaliation damage. Eh. Sacrifice. A transcendent relic. We need the Salazar's Sovereign Blade. Granted to the Blade of Cthon for his unwavering service. I do believe we can actually get that pretty quickly if need be. Just a matter of acquiring it is the issue. Which will be an annoying effort, but something that we can do, technically. But it'll give us Sacrifice and 200 active health cost per second. 12-second recharge, deals vitality damage, physical damage, vitality damage, and movement speed buffs, I guess. Slaughter is a melee dual-wielding technique. Torment. Eh. Yeah, Dirge of Arcovia seems to be the way to go. So we just need to find a Transcendent Relic of Vendetta, which is going to be harder to find than we think. Death's Six Gun is probably going to be our weapon of choice. We just need to get a Hollowed Fang. Okay. Okay, so we can make Death's Six Gun here. This will give us vitality damage. $45, $35, $50. Acid, Chaos, Poison. Roari's Band gives Acid, Chaos, Poison. Devil's Core gives us Physical Pierce and Eternal Trauma. A Warmonger's Belt would be better, but we need a Blade Sworn Talisman anyways. Which requires resilient plating and more tainted brain matter, so... Again, it's a chore of that, so let's go... We need physique boost. So the Battered Shell gives 15 physique. The Reinforced Shell gives 10 with block chance, and the Rigid Shell gives 10 physique. Here we go. Ideally, the Battered Shell would probably be the best, but the Rigid Shell is used in all armors, so... If we bolster our armor, that's going to be the good thing for it. So I guess we're going to have a balanced build, but with a physique focus in enchantments.
My specialty.
Which is fine. Ancient armor plates seem to be the way to go for certain things, though. Okay. Looks like the ancient skeleton key, wardstone. If I can get ancient armor plates in, that'd be better. Yeah, we've got these. There we go. They can be used in chest and leg armor. Okay, so they can't be used in other armor pieces anyways. So that's the bummer. It's fine. What I will do is go to salvage here. the item. Alright, now. Excuse me. Okay. Not enough. That is unfortunate. Guess I'll keep that helm there. Okay. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Alright. We'll just have to make do with what we got here. We'll warp back over to the Seal of Sovereign, or just whatever that is, and then we'll go from there. It's fine. We've made our choices. It's time to go. Okay, so far so good. Okay, there we go. We don't have to go that way, but we'll still go this way for now, and then we'll just keep looping around. As per usual. Should be able to find what we're looking for with relative ease. Okay, down we go to here. Nice. Okay, heal up. There we go. Okay, we found our second entrance here. Ow. Tentacles hit me. There we go. Pop this open. There we go. Nice. We're almost completed with exploring the area, at least. That's good. Okay, if we go down here, we should be able to just explore everything that we need. We're gonna go this way, because this will lead us to more. Got a few chests of loot worth of materials. Most of it appears to be just components which we can just merge together eventually. But I digress. Okay, so far so good. That is basically everything explored, and now we just got the last room here, so we just gotta backtrack a little bit. And then we should be fine. So let's backtrack to here. Bloodlord is gonna cause a ruckus. Oh. go. Nice. Stood no chance in stopping us. The final seal. We got a Chthonian Rift here. I'll have to read that in a moment. Alright, first, the final seal.
At last we stand before the blood-soaked gates of victory. The Lochorian will soon be awakened, and with it, we shall usher in a new age. It is you, my loyal supplicants, that have paved the road to our final victory. Your dedication and sacrifice have carried us to the threshold, and I shall see us through. The ancients were determined in their construction of this final chamber. 100 of the Imperium's finest arcanists dropped dead to empower the runes which now bind Lochorian's tomb. They believed their sacrifice worthy, their seals impenetrable. But we have an army of thousands surging with the power of the dead god, power that will not be contained. I have gladly put a blade to the throats of my most faithful, and felt the rush of their lifeblood escaping. Blood they have given willingly in this final hour. With the power of their blood, I have shattered the final seal and begun the ritual. Soon the Lochorian shall stir from its eternal slumber. The world will shudder once more under the gaze of the mouth of Chthon. Let the blood flow. Thalnolis, Bloodlord of Chthon. And the last note. Promised us freedom. Freedom in exchange for 10 long years of backbreaking labor. Now I know that we are all going to die in this place. Last night, while we slept, they took all the tools and the food. The entrance to the chamber is now solid rock and buzzes with an unearthly hum, as if a swarm of wasps were inside. We've been sealed in this horrible place with nothing but these rune-covered crates. Putrid moisture to them that bites at the back of your nostrils. I can't stare at the writing on them for too long. They burn the eyes and blur the vision. I don't think we should open them, but the others are starting to get hungry, and hoping there's food inside. I know there isn't any. Every muscle in my body is telling me to get as far away from those crates as possible. The runes marking them are the same as those we were ordered to carve into the walls of this chamber. I believe this is a prison of some kind, built to hold whatever is slowly oozing out of those containers. And now, we are trapped in here with it. I may have been on the losing side of the war, and to watch many of my comrades die on the battlefield, but this is no way for a man to die.
Yeah. Very clearly, this is a place not meant for mortals. So we got two choices. We can either go to the crypt entrance, or we can go through the portal. I'm gonna go through the portal first, because I'm curious. The Necropolis Interior. Oh, so we just got a straight portal back to the area. Okay, cool. Well, that's good to know that we got a shortcut of sorts. Of course, this doesn't stop us from doing what we're doing, so yeah. Let's make this count. To the crypt entrance we go. Hello. Lochorian corruption is summoning minions across the board. There we go. Lochorian won't be able to stop us though. Ow. Void rifts are opening around the chamber, consuming over. There we go. Okay. Alright, the Loghorian is getting miffed at us now. There we go. That wasn't too bad. We've just slain the Loghorian, the voice of Cthon. For us, our rep just scales astronomically, and we can now access the elite difficulty, as well as the ultimate difficulty. We've stopped the summoning, and we've got the Loghorian corruption and the Trove. Sonic Rifts, yep. Loghorian Trove. There we go. And the Loghorian Corruption. A nice whole bundle of loot for our troubles. So yeah, we've just defeated an Eldritch entity of some kind. Now we just need to speak with the Inquisitor and let him know that we've succeeded. Which shouldn't be too impossible of an ask. We just have to go to Fort Archon now. We just warp to Fort Archon here, and then we should be good. As for loot, we didn't get much, but we did get a bunch of cool stuff, I would imagine. This gives us percentage cunning. We don't really need that. What about this helm? Eh, it's okay. This helm gives us 44 physique, so yeah, it's okay. We should be fine. Hello, Inquisitor.
You've returned. Is it finished then?
The beast has been banished, but Ulgrim was pulled into the void along with it.
So our great moment of triumph is soured with tragedy. The cult's defeat at the Necropolis marks humanity's first major victory in this conflict, proving that we are not going to simply lie down and let ourselves be wiped out by fiends and spirits. Word of this victory will spread and give people hope that someday this nightmare will truly be over. Yet we cannot forget those who sacrificed their lives to bring us here. Brave men and women of the Black Legion who took up arms in the defense of Uralan, a nation that scorned them as criminals, outcasts, and even traitors. In death, they were none of those things. They died as heroes. But I refuse to count Ulgrim among the dead just yet. I owe him that much. I could use your help. Are you with me?
Alright, for a reward, we get a Fiend's Resolve, which is offhanded tool. It doesn't specify what Fiend's Resolve does, but apparently it just fills us with resolve, enabling us to continue the fight. We get acid damage, chaos damage, poison damage, and 48% of our vitality damage is converted to chaos. It's okay. How can I help? God damn it, I skipped a... hold on. Is there a way to replay cutscenes? Hold on. Hmm. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Maybe I can, okay, maybe I can, talk with the Inquisitor
Good, you're
Cree
back.
here.
Do you have a moment?
Show me the events that transpired here again. There we go.
Arum Ital, Loith Soler, Loith Bismir, Monum Ulgrum Thonocolo Utoclain! Attack Zulu! This is too dangerous. Need to find another way.
The rift gate! Something's coming through!
Inquisitor Creed. Devil's Crossing was attacked.
Take it easy, John. What's happened?
Some new kind of Athereal. Just smashed right through our defenses. We need reinforcements. We're in bad shape.
I'll send help, but I can't spare much. We're equally pressed here. Loss of Algrim to the Void may be more serious than you realize.
Ulgrim is dead, Creed. You must know that. My people need help now. We won't survive another attack.
John,
It came from Malmoth. That thing that attacked Devil's Crossing. I escaped the city with a small group 2 weeks ago. Most died crossing the burning fields. My father was pulled into the bog by cannibals. I had to leave him. I was the only one who made it to Devil's Crossing. Malmoth has been a living nightmare since the Grim Dawn. I was part of the resistance there, if you can call it that. The Athereals toyed with us, as if we ever had a chance. They let us fight on because they needed us. Needed our bodies for the grotesque things they make deep beneath the city. You think you're safe here, behind your stone walls. But those things from Malmoth will keep coming, and they will find you. And no fortress will ever be able to save you.
a chilling tale indeed. In our fight against the Chthonians, we've overlooked a growing ethereal threat. We must find Ulgrim. But maybe we can aid Malmoth at the same time. You've already done a great deal, but we must ask for your help once again. We need you to strike at the heart of the ethereal invasion, far to the east, in the ruined city of Malmoth.
Well, as you can see, that's our next objective. And with it, we've officially entered
Good,
Act
you're back.
5.
Have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I struggle to admit this. I must abandon my efforts at opening a rift to reach Ulgrim. For all I've learned in battling the occult, I'm no warlock. During my last attempt, I nearly lost control of the ritual when something tried to breach my portal from the other side. This is too dangerous to continue. To make matters worse, Captain Bourbon has just arrived with a girl named Amala, bearing dire news from the east. While we struggled here to stop the Chthonians from unleashing terror and madness upon the world, the Athereals have been far from idle. Everything they had done in this region is merely a sample of what is to come, if what Amala says is true. As much as it pains me to say this, our plans to rescue Ulgrim are secondary to this rising threat in the fallen city of Malmoth. The passage north from Burwich is quickly closing as the Aether Fire consumes everything. But perhaps we can accomplish both goals at once.
Alright, what did you have in mind?
You see, the Luminari have long been aware of the Covenant witches hiding out to the north of Burwich, using the treacherous territory to deter pursuers. The witches will know the lay of the land and should be aware of any paths that remain through the Aether Fire. And I have hopes that they will be able to do what I could not. Reveal where the Locorian has taken Aldrin. I would go myself, but I doubt the arrival of a high-ranking Inquisitor will be looked upon kindly within their circle, and I am needed in Devil's Crossing. I know that you have suffered much already in the defense of humanity, but you are the only one who can trust with this. Take my pendant and travel north from the Burwich Estates. A barrier of Aether Fire will stand in your way. The pendant will make short work of it. Head north through Gloomwald until you've reached the edges of Uchtdembog, where I believe the Coven has made their home. You cannot arrive empty-handed. They may well burn any memory of discovering their location right out of your mind. I recommend you hunt down a creature known as Caraxus Fowl, the scourge of Uchtdembog. I imagine it has grown quite large over the years, preying on unwary travelers making their way through Gloomwald. Find the beast within its waterside lair, Gloomwald, and bring its heart to the Covenant. I'm sure they'll find some nefarious use for it. But we must overlook that in light of our situation. Show them this keepsake of Algrim's and find us a way to Malmeth. We will be awaiting your signal.
I will head to Uchtdembog right away. For our troubles, we get Creed's Pendant and Ulgrim's Keepsake. There's also a few other things. The Illusionist allows us to change the appearance of our items, which is nice. So, ever since we've been going through the game, we've been basically collecting appearance upgrades here. So we can theoretically just apply illusions for a little bit of iron. Not that we're going to right now, but it's still there. But I digress.
I'll give you a good price of what I've got left.
We are currently respected within the faction of the Black Legion. Probably could do better, but whatever.
Me. Could I have a moment of your time? I overheard that you will be headed beyond Gloomwald in the hopes of reaching Malmeth. It's noble of you to spearhead this effort, but I was hoping there was something you could look into for me. You see, I did not travel down here alone. I was with my father. He was injured in Gloomwald, and I had no choice but to leave him behind in search of aid.
What happened?
My father and I were part of a small group that managed to escape the confines of Malmeth's ruins, but we did not get far before the casualties began. The spreading Aether Fire and roaming Athereals saw to that. But it was not until we reached Uchtdembog that the horrors truly began. Cannibals, poisonous fumes, and even carnivorous plants threatened our every move. By the time we entered Gloomwald, it was just my father and I, but we were not out of danger yet. A pack of cannibals ambushed us in the night. My father was injured in the fray. While it wasn't fatal, I had no choice but to leave him so that I could find help. Eventually, I found my way to Devil's Crossing. I'm not sure how long my father can survive on his own. He was never very good with weapons, or much of anything for that matter. Nevertheless, he's the only family I've got left, and I want to look for him. But the Inquisitor insists that I first debrief him on every detail that I can recall on Malmeth. On your way through Gloomwald, will you spare some time and search for my father? He cannot have strayed far from the main road.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll find him. I mean, it's not like I'm doing anything else of importance, right? Acid, chaos, poison, wild weapon. Well, offhand, but still. I'll probably dismantle this more than anything. I'll toss these in here for now. There's no need to not. With the help of the Taken, we've dealt a serious blow to the cult of Cthon. I don't want to diminish the immensity of such a triumph, especially given a small force and the resources we're working with, but I fear it has come at a great cost. While our attention was focused on denying the Locorian entrance to this world, the Athereals were certainly not idle. Many in Devil's Crossing have paid the ultimate price, but such is the way of war. It may sound callous to say, but we traded well. Losing only a handful while preventing a monstrosity from escaping the void that we could have heralded the end of the world as we know it is a win for humanity. What disturbs me, though, is the loss of Ulgrim to the Void. Bourbon apparently does not share my concern, and I think he sees it as an ill-affronted sentiment on my part. Bourbon sees Ulgrim as merely a man, but I'm certain there is more to him. I believe he is an ascendant, a man who has become a demigod. Ulgrim expertly plays the part of a jovial and unassuming character, but his eyes say much more. He makes offhanded references to historical events with details and a familiarity of someone recalling a personal memory. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. For all its outward chulucarity, there is a gravity to him, and it is clear he needs witnessed much. I suspect more than one could experience in a single lifetime. Yet for all that, and despite his obvious efforts to downplay it, Ulgrim possesses a remarkable strength and energy for the middle-aged man he appears to be. He carries himself in a relaxed, casual manner, moving languidly. But at rare moments, I've seen him react and move with impossible speed. I feel that he could do much more than he has in fighting the enemies of man, but I'm not sure why he's holding back. Perhaps we'll never know. Maybe Bourbon is right. Perhaps Ulgrim is lost to the void. Somehow, though, I feel we'll see him again. And if we do, it would go a long way towards confirming my suspicions. And again, strange times are these, where a nameless wretch cut down from a noose has risen to become possibility the greatest hero of our time. If the Taken continue on this path and survive this war, I wonder if perhaps they too are on the path of ascendancy. Possibly. It's very possible I could be. I don't know. It's a wishy-washy path that we're running around on. Could be anything. But alas, we still need to acquire the Fang of the Bone Hunter, and I do believe that is only going to be found once we go to Gloomwald. So, I guess we need to go to the Warden's Cellar Rift. That'd be the closest way to get to Gloomwald. So, yep, warp to the Warden's Cellar Rift, and then we'll go from there. We can climb back up the stairs. We should be fine. Alright. Yeah, just ignore everybody here. Guildum Arcana. Didn't run into this one last time. Nothing there. Okay, so if we just walk around here, follow the main road, I guess. Or follow what road we can. I guess we're gonna go around here. The Iker. Probable's attack on the rise, I guess. Okay. Plenty more lore where that came from, I guess. The Athereals have barred the way north from Burwich, likely to stop anyone from attempting to flee the carnage. With Inquisitor Creed's pendant, you should be able to spell it. We've cleared the Aetherial barrier to the north of Burwich. The Keeper of Burwich. Unfortunately for him, we are exceptionally stronger. To an insane degree. And now that we're slaying Athereals once more, we're gonna get a lot of rep, I imagine. Yep. Boom. Get an ancient heart for our troubles. Nice. Aether shards. Oh, we're also getting tainted brain matter, so that's good. Toss these here.
To understand the flows of Aether, one must first learn to appreciate its inherent risks. The arcane art is not a plaything, or is it a tool meant to be abused? Countless young arcanists have lost their lives to carelessness. And malpractice, that is. Proper control of the Aether requires years of practice under careful supervision of the Guildum Arcanum, the only formal office stationed to instruct and research the art of the arcane. Do not confuse what is lectured here with the teachings of the hypothetical witch gods, a common misconception among the uneducated. There are no gods, there is only reality, and the science of the arcane. The Office of the Magistrate of Burwich have received increased reports of grobble activity in the area. Citizens are advised to secure their homes, as grobbles are known to steal loose scraps and valuables. While encounters with individual grobbles rarely lead to injury, it is highly advisable that citizens avoid larger gatherings of the foul beastkin. Grobble encampments are characterized by heathen totems and piles of stolen property. If you discover the presence of a grobble totems in the area, do not approach them. Report the camp to the proper authorities immediately. I see. The grobbles certainly have a way of doing things, I guess. At least we got plenty to explore while we're doing this, so that's good. Wendigos, lovely. We're finally reaching Wendigo territory. As well as cannibal underbogs, but I digress. Okay, there we go. So far, so good. Let's see if we can't find a portal to start us off. Because I imagine a portal would be a really good addition. There we go. Grab everything that we can. Wendigo claws, lovely. Okay. Portal is over here, so we're gonna quickly go over to this one. There we go. Music is pretty ominous, though, all things considering, but we did manage to get the portal to Gloomwald. That's good. Rovers, hello.
Take heed, traveler. The Wendigo spirit is strong in these parts. The Wendigo spirit. It is an ancient spirit of the forest. Once fierce and noble, it has become lost to darkness, lost even to Mojogan. Now it only seeks to corrupt all it touches. I see. Beware, traveler. The lands ahead are as foul as they are deadly. The stench of a Wendigo is heavy upon the air. Where you headed? We had thought the way north safer. We're turning back to Whitemire. So should you. Yep. Okay. We get a salvage dealer here, so there is some merit to going here and selling what we can. We'll keep everything that we find for the most part, except for things that we can't equip. There we go. Technically, I should probably sell this, but honestly, I think it might be better if I... Yeah, actually, if I keep this, it's actually a pretty good vitality tool. It also gives us a Wendigo totem and Siphon totem if we want to use those. I don't see a reason why we should, but it's there, I suppose. Let's buy all those, because ingredients are always going to be a necessity. Okay, let's get going. If they had quests, I would take them, but unfortunately, there is no quest. No big deal, though. Take our time and explore. Bloom. For having such vibrant colors, it emits a truly rotten stench. Well, I'm a hoarder when it comes to these sorts of things, so bugger it. We've got a Bloom now. And off we go to find what we're looking for, I guess. Hey. At least we're gonna get Homestead rep now. Homestead rep, yeah. Been a while since we've gotten Homestead rep. Yeah, so that's gonna get us to... Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of Homestead rep because of this. Devil's Crossing requires Cronley's gang and quests. So I'm gonna have to kill some of Cronley's gang eventually at some point, but overall doesn't seem like a big issue. Would have been nice to label them as humanoids though. Save us some trouble. Oh well. Still make an effort to pursue the enemy, deal with them regardless of the circumstances. So far, so good. Yeah, these guys are pretty easy to deal with. Nice. At the very least, there's going to be a lot of heroes, which is actually a good thing for us. Fanatics. Yeah, these cannibals won't be doing much for us, against us rather. We're just that strong. Okay, there we go. Raids, huh? Nice. Get blueprints for relics of desolation. Good. Wanderer's Bound Wraith of Corrosion. We get Raise Skeleton and Conjure Primal Spirit. -8 second skill recharge on Conjure Primal Spirit, and -1 second skill recharge. Huh. This is pretty decent for a offhand. Yeah, Conjure Primal Spirit is a effect here. We still need 25 points in these skills if we want to go even further, but I digress. We'll worry about these things as we go. For now, I'm more concerned about making sure we find the 2 missions and getting those done. Start with cannibals. Okay, Vile Claw. Good. More Homestead rep. At least we're clearing up shop pretty quickly. That's good enough for me. And yeah, these guys should be really easy to deal with. Okay, up and around. Go. Let's go down here. See what we find. Nice. Shepherd's Call has been reached rank 12. Nice. That just means more damage for our minions because of the levels that we're investing into it. So there you go. Pop this open, grab everything here. At the very least, this area is going to provide us quite a bit of loot, I would imagine. So that'll be nice. There we go. Okay, more soul shards, always nice. Okay, corpse gets the soul shards. I think for the most part we've explored everything. Okay, yeah, no, I don't see anything too special around here worth grabbing, aside from maybe a bit of loot here and there. Figured there'd be something special here, but I guess not. Yeah, no, I would have figured like a, one of those devotion totems would be around, but I guess we're not that lucky. It's all good, though. It's all good. That's another portal that we are not going to touch upon just yet. I do want to explore the area first here. we have to go through a lot more here before we're ready to go. Mission priorities and all that. Oh, hello. If we go down here, we can find out what's going on here. Hello.
Please, just leave me alone out here.
Who are you? Some sort of monster in disguise?
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Stay back. I'm a powerful arcanist. Not looking for trouble.
You must be Garrett.
What? I mean, yes, but how did you know?
Your daughter sent me to find you.
Amala. My sweet Amala. She made it to safety then?
Yes, she's fine. She's actually in Devil's Crossing.
Prison? Well, as long as it's safe. Guess I can die in peace then.
No need to be dramatic. I can get you out of here.
No, I cannot bear to look her in the eyes. I failed as a father. I failed to protect her when she needed me.
I could just shove him in the gate, yeah. You won't be any good to her dead.
I suppose that's true. We got together this far. I cannot abandon her again. I'm given a second chance. How do you plan on getting me there, though? My leg is busted.
Like this. Shove. Well, that's the way to go about it, but I digress. Ungenbog gremlins. Seems they're becoming more aware of their surroundings, but I digress. Alright, so we go eastward here. We've managed to save her father, I guess, so that's another boon that we got going for us. Alright. Bunch of experience, bunch of Athereals stuff. I'm surprised given there's still rations around here. I would have expected this place to be picked clean of rations, period. I suppose everything's, I suppose it depends on where you go, I guess. Not a pretty sight here, but that's just how it goes, I suppose. A rotting stump. Pop that open to get an Ungenbloom again. Okay, a pendant.
I can't do that yet.
Alright, down here there should be something. There is a totem. So if we go down this path, we should be able to get what we're looking for. Getting a lot of Ungenbloom though, so that's going to be interesting to see how that pans out for. There we go. There we go. More rep bonus, level up. All good additions. Alright, Briarthorn is slowly building up its level amounts, so that's good. You know what? Before we go any further, I'm going to activate at least 1 point into Rotten Fumes, I guess, and 1 point into Ground Slam to give our pets a bit more damage output. It also gives us Stun, which is a good addition to add, among other things. So I guess 1 point into Ground Slam, which will give us technically 2 points, and 1 point into Rotten Fumes, which technically gives us 2 points as well. So it is a Poisonous Radius here, as well as a Ground Slam. Both deal additional threat, so that means our minions are going to be even better. We get a Devotion point for our troubles. So now we just got to decide on what we're going to go for. So we just need to get 3 more points. So the ideal choice would probably be going for Hound, which will give us 15, or which will give us additional physique, which is a good addition. We also get retaliation damage, apparently. Or a bonus to all retaliation damage. So it might be a good idea to get some retaliation armor. That way we don't take as much. But the bonus to health damage is pretty good, though. That'd be good. But by going Hound, we'll get 4 points, so we can sacrifice 1 point from our central column here. Well, not that we need it anyways, right? Yeah, we get it for free by going Panther, so it's fine. But we'll invest into the Staff of Ratosh, I believe. We will need to go into the Tree of Life eventually, I believe, to get Healing Rain or some other form of ability. I think the Cleansing Waters was a good thing that we could use. Purge all foul magic from the area, removing beneficial auras and spells from foes, while allies are cleansed of negative ailments, including damage over time effects. Okay. It's a 26-second recharge, though, but it's still there. Pet-wise, the best thing that we can get is probably this, or we can get this. Nature's Guardians. The soothing wind of spring envelop you in a protective barrier, while your minions rise up to defend natural order. So, more physical damage, taunts targets, or reduce targets resistance for 5 seconds. We just need order and primordial for it. I can also aim for the Dying God, which is also another boon, which is Hungering Void, which is Vitality and Chaos. So all the more reason to slowly build into, I guess Vitality and Chaos seem to be the go-to. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just sort of winging it at this point. Behemoth. Behemoth would help with health and health regen, I suppose. And Giant's Blood allows me to restore HP significantly. Specifically when I'm hit. I'll have to think on the ability in particular, but we'll worry about that as we go. Right now, my primary focus is obviously getting this Staff of Ratosh completed. And then I'll probably either go into this or this. I'm not sure. Let's see. This requires 10. We're going to get 3 here, so from here, complete this, we can get up to 7. This will give us 10. So we'd still need 5 more, but we'd also need order stuff. So I guess we'd focus into Lion. Get that going. I don't know. There's a lot of finagling that would have to do in order to get the best results for devotion points, but I digress. Yep. Slowly just whittle these guys down. Okay, let's see. Physique is 154, so 154 cunning, and then 2 points to spirit. That'd be the go-to. go into the building, check this out. There we are. There is stairs down, so I guess we can check that out. Why not? Why not? Decrepit cellar. Preserving Odenbog, yep. Just more loot, to say the least. Definitely gonna need a better chest piece, though. That is one of the flaws that we're suffering from. Alas, alas. Okay, there we go. I'm curious about... Yeah, what was I curious about? I don't know. I feel like I was trying to remember something, but I forgot. I'm actually surprised we have... Yeah, we got 7 extra points here. This is insane. That's some insane health regen per second. No matter. We'll be fine. I feel like there was something I was trying to investigate, but I forgot about what specifically I wanted to investigate about, so I'm just like, fucker it, let's just forget it. Save myself the trouble of thinking about it. Could just be tired. I don't know. Okay. There appears to be another entrance around here, so I guess we can check that out while we're here. Go up here. That way we can explore the upper part here with relative ease. Until... Or we perish, that is. Let's hit portal here just to be safe. Just in case I do end up going down. Athereals Merrill. No idea who that was, but okay. Let's see. Unholy Vestige of the Covenant. It's specifically good if we have Hellhound, but unfortunately we don't have a full gear set just yet, but hey, it's fine. We're making big strides already with everything that we've done thus far, so it's no big deal. The fact that we're getting this far is good enough for me. Alas, off we go. Nice. Pop the lock here. Flame Silk Sash is always nice. Well, I guess we got a recipe, basically. Okay, so 3 health, total speed, experience gain, chaos resist, and bleed resist. Both are good. Really need to shift away from the bleed resist specifically, because we got too much of it, if anything. But whatever. We'll find a careful balance eventually. It's just a matter of time. In the meantime, though, let's just clear out what we can. Okay, we shall go this way now. Destroy everything here. And up we go. This leads us to a new building, I presume. Within the bog. Yep. That, there we go. Oh, there's a chest here. I completely missed that. Nain Sash. I don't know what he's up to, but twice in the last week I've seen Nain driving a loaded wagon up to the North Road. What that is. Oh, it's a quest item. Oh, let's swap that there. There we go. Here we go. Okay, so we got another stash here. Okay. Let's read. I don't know what he's been up to, but twice in the last week, I've seen Nain driving a loaded wagon up to North Road past the old mill, then twice returning with the wagon empty. He must be hiding something up there, and I mean to find out where. If he's made it big, I fully intend to be in on his good fortunes. Okay. So if we follow the road up north, past the windmill, we should be able to find what we're looking for. Gorn Coast, Malmuth, Barrow Arrow, Burwich. For now, let's just get going. We'll just keep exploring this area, see what we can find. I guess I'll go along this path here for now. I'm curious. At the very least, we can check some areas here. Okay, nothing there. Go along here. That feels like a secret. There we are. Blood-soaked scribblings. A detonation site, lovely. Before we go further, I'd like to backtrack a little bit here, because there is some unexplored terrain that we have yet to touch upon. We just need to slay Caraxus Owl. Whomever that is. Yep, just slay whatever plants we can. So far, so good. We're almost done, basically, in this area. I just want to... Yeah, there you go. We're almost done here. We just need to carefully peruse the last tidbits of area here. I'm just being thorough because I can. Okay, there we go. All right. Now we just follow the follow northward as much as we possibly can. I guess we can also read that note. I think we could find it. Here it is. We left Burwish no more than a week ago. There was something wrong with that place, and there were rumors of strange goings-on around Krieg's residence. So Frazier had this crazy idea that we should leave and head north. He said there was a nice town up the road. He should know. He lived up there less than a year ago. He said passage would be difficult, but we could make it if we stuck together. Couldn't have been more wrong. We weren't one day out of town when things started going poorly. First, Beatrix came down with a fever. Her skin went pale and her eyes glazed over. That night she started lashing out at us, shaking, vomiting, and screaming about some creature out in the woods, staring back at her. Following day, the same thing happened to Heinrich. With both of them sick, we were forced to travel slowly. Frazier and I towed them behind us in a makeshift sled, too far from Burwich to turn back. But Frazier said he knew of an inn that was less than a day's travel ahead. So we continued onward. When we reached the inn, it was abandoned. The air hung heavy with the scent of death. But we were desperate and in need of a shelter, so we stayed there nonetheless. That night was when the noises started. Frazier said he didn't hear none of it, but I could make it out loud and clear. It sounded like an animal growling and moving about just outside the inn. As the night wore on, the noises became louder and louder, and I began to question my sanity. Frazier insisted that it was nothing, but I could swear they were right outside. Dawn came, I didn't want to move, but Frazier forced me out of the inn. He said we had to continue on, or we wouldn't make it to safety. We began pulling the sled north along the overgrown road. As we moved, I could hear its following us, its footsteps mirroring our own. Beatrix and Heinrich were getting sicker by the minute, and we soon grew tired of hauling the sled. My hands were blistered and my feet bloodied from the rough path. They said we had to leave them. The sled was just too heavy for us to pull. But that didn't sit right with me. We argued back and forth about their fates, each becoming more and more angered as we continued. When Frazier grabbed his camp hatchet and threatened to kill them right then and there. He said if I wouldn't let them go, he'd just do it for me. I didn't mean for what happened next, but I was scared. The growling sounds bore down on me like a fire in my mind. I shoved him and he stumbled over her root, falling face first into his hatchet, which lodged itself right on the side of his chest. He looked up at me in horror. His blood filled his lungs and mouth. That's when I saw it. Standing behind Frazier at the edge of the woods, a massive, hideous figure, like a man with the head of a dead animal. I froze for a moment and then bolted down the road. As I ran, I could hear Frazier's gurgling screams begging me not to leave him. I could still hear them. All three of them wailing in the darkness like rabbits being eaten by a fox. Ours, why won't they die? Thing's still out there. Tossing me? I can't go on, I can't take it anymore. God. Poor man. Didn't deserve to go out like that, but that's just how it goes, I guess. Well, alas, that's just the life of things when it comes down to it at the end of the day. Or at least the lives for these guys, anyways. Standing up pants, destroy the barricade. That'll lead us to the secret stash. It appears his horse ended up perishing, though. But we get 17k experience for our trouble, so that's a plus, I suppose. Not a bad haul, all things considering. Could have been worse. Hey, we got some decent boots, I suppose. Could say that we could do better, but yeah, whatever. We got the best that we could get. We already went to the stairs down there, so now we just investigate. Pop this chest open while we're here. Nice. At least our growing loot seems to be astronomically increasing, so it's nice. It's nice that our loot continues to pile on despite the circumstances. Got those rations because we can. Alright, Gloomwald Crossing. Won't be able to cross any further until we actually get, the Caraxus the Foul dealt with. Other than that, we should be fine. Made significant progress, at least. Spellweaver, nice. Alright. So far, so good. I'm half tempted to call it here, though. You know what? That might be a good idea. You know what? I'm gonna wrap it up here. We've managed to get to level 55. We've managed to get to... Well, we've managed to beat Act 4, so... Now we're in Act 5, exploring Gloomwald. Our aim is to try and find the witches. Or at least that is the intended plan. But for now, we've managed to save another individual. We've managed to save Amala's father, apparently. So that's good. I am assuming there's going to be much more as we go on, but ultimately it's just a matter of seeing how far we go. So yeah, next stream we're going to be bringing the heart. Well, we're going to slay Caraxus Foul, and we're going to take its heart. And we'll just see how far we can go. But I digress. I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I will see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.